Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Gordon. And a pitch. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first. One out in the top of the first.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And up next for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. Right through there for a strike. Command has been the issue, no doubt. What are you seeing?
Just too many pitches in the heart of the zone. He's not commanding his pitches and working the edges up and down, in and out, and he's getting hit hard.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball. 2 outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that's outside. Ball 1. And another ball. Been a real struggle on the mound early on, Singy.
Yeah, having a hard time finding that rhythm, and it's starting to look like a game where the bullpen could get a lot of work.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. And we're back. And now O'Neal Cruz. The wind of the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In there. That's a double. And now Jack Sawinski homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one ripped. Sanchez makes the grab, 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
That's a laser base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Brian Reynolds here. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Slice the other way and foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And the 0-2. Swing and a base hit. Martinez headed for third. The relay, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
All over that one right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Now at the plate, Key Brian Hayes. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 1 out. Fought off foul. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Off the mark there. Ball 1. That one ripped left field. Sanchez going back on it, and forget it. So he blasts one out the other way. His 7th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 4-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And the batter now, Nick Gonzalez. And it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now here is Henry Davis. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right field. Johnston brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's a big power threat. Jake Berger. Herman back to work. Strike 1.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Martinez pulls it down. 1 up, 1 down. Willie Adames stands in. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Adames, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering misses down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
Count is 3-2.
In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. The Pirates leading by 4 here at the top of the 2nd. Caught him looking for the K. Jared Walsh, the next up for the Marlins.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Owns a 10-game hitting streak right now, and this is where it starts to get fun.
2 outs. And a foul ball. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. The pitch. Ball 1 there.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
This one popped up. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. Next is the Pirates DH, Jack Sawinski. He's 0 for 1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Kicks and deals.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one the other way, and a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
To third. And it gets by him.
Back-to-back singles. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Stepping in, Ryan Reynolds. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Just off the inside edge.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
2 on, 1 out. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around third. He scores. It's 5-0.
Everything came together for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Edward Cabrera.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
1 down. Key Brian Hayes, the next to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Chisholm settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Just misses with that one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
That one not close. And it's 3-2. Ground ball up the middle. To first, inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here at PNC Park, here's the catcher, Christian Bethancourt. The wind of the pitch. And downstairs, Bethancourt in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was born in Panama. Just missed. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. Right back to him on the mound. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Man at first. And now the right fielder, Troy Johnston. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a ball. And a pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and the count's even at 2. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's towards center. Reynolds gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Nick Gordon, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Out to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. That leaves him without a throw, and they come away without an out.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And now, Brian De La Cruz. Next one misses, and 1-1.
1-0.
On the ground, 2 ball. Cruz. Off balance feed. There's 1. On the first, double play. And that's the inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. The right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Chisholm under it. He's got it. And there's 1 down. And here is Henry Davis. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. 1 out, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. Sends it to first. And O'Neill is retired. Back to the top of the lineup. And now it's going to be O'Neill Cruz. 1 for 2. Foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Hard ground ball, base 9. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Sawinski now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. Out of here. fire up the dugout. His 9th homer of the year. It's 8-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's J.D. Martinez. There's a swing and a drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he's there with a double. So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Brian Reynolds. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. That's ripped to right, down the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 9-0. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Loud contact leap.
Sixto Sanchez comes on now.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And here is Key Brian Hayes. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Reynolds stands at second with 2 gone. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. As we go to the top of the 4th, and at the plate for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Herman back to work. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Up
next to hit, Jake Berger. And that's in there at the knees. And a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now for the Marlins, Willie Adames. And he's already singled in this game. He swings and fouls one off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And there's a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. And now, Brandon Bell.
The first baseman.
The line to kick the pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. And there's one down. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Second baseman.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. One and two here. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Johnston flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Henry Davis. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And Diaz. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And the pitch. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Jared Walsh, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time up. And a good eye there.
Ball 1, no strike.
Left field. Martinez hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Christian Bethancourt. He's 0 for 1. That's in for a strike. The Pirates up big in this one here in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That one missing inside.
It's a good take.
The pitch. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. In the air, left field, Sanchez sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Here's O'Neill Cruz. Lifted in the air, right center field. On the move. And a couple of quick outs. And next is the designated hitter, Jack Sawinski. He's already homered in this game. Well struck, right field. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Martinez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And that's the 3rd out. Top 6. And now the right fielder, Troy Johnston. The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That missed by a lot. And the count is even, 2-2. Ground ball right side. Gonzalez gets it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. So the batting order turns over. Nick Gordon digs in now. Hit in the air, center field. Reynolds gets under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Brian De La Cruz. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. De La Cruz measures 6 feet 2 inches. 28 years old. And he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Next offering is down low.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
And another ball. Right side. And that's just foul. Bounce to the right. Loves it on the dive. Onto the pitcher. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in, Brian Reynolds. Here comes a pitch. And it's fouled away.
You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits. So that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
And he takes it himself for the out. Hayes, the next to hit, takes ball 1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Berger tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Up next for the Pirates, Brandon Bell. Foul ball there. Out towards left center. Sanchez gets under it. That is the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Dowry Moretta takes over on the mound.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
And a pitch. That one at the knees for a strike. Right through there for a strike. 0-2 now. And that just misses.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Swung on, belted. Reynolds going back on this one. He brought it back. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jake Berger. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now a chance for Willy Adames. Just missed. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. And that one is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
2 outs. Pitch misses. Counts full, 3-2. Got it by him for the K. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Sanchez back to work. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Got him swinging. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Bounce to third. On to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Tyler O'Neill. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses there. 2-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That's to third. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Back here at PNC Park. And now here is Jesus Sanchez. Scott Alexander gets the ball now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The pitch. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Bell steps on first for the out. And now the first baseman, Jared Walsh. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high-leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hit hard on the ground is short. Walsh retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Christian Bethancourt, the next up for the Marlins. There's a strike. Next offering is downstairs. The Fish with a lot of ground to make up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And another ball. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Troy Johnston, the next up for the Marlins. And ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. At the belt and fires.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. O'Neal Cruz. Up the middle. And that one handled. Fires to first on the run. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jack Suwinski.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swings through that.
0-1.
Next offering way upstairs. The Pirates up big in this one. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 10-0.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Base is empty, 1 away. And Martinez. And first offering is fouled off. And that one in the air center field. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Tapped softly on the ground. Over to Adames. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Nick Gordon. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Colin Holderman.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Oh, 0-2 now. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now here's the Marlins DH, Brian De La Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. In there, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Stays alive. And a pitch. And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they're down to their final out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. Just missed. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck, hit the ball right at people.
This could end it. Swing and a miss, and he got him. and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
10-zip your final in this one.
For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.